All right, hello everyone and welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. We're back here at our, what is this called? Route 66 Auto Repair here in Car Mechanic Simulator 21. If you like what you see here and want to see more of it, definitely give this video a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this. But yeah, we're going to get started here. We've got a Nissan 370Z NISMO in the shop right now for some work. It's got sloppy car steering, so it needs two inner tie rods and a sway bar rear end link. So let's get this thing up on the lift. Excuse me. All right, we got inner tie rods on both ends. So we're gonna pull the wheel off from the right front. Remember, we're still fairly early on here in our shop ownership. Hopefully that's not too loud. Our inner tie rod. Oh yeah, that is bad. I probably didn't need to pull the tire off, but we're gonna do it anyway. We'll pull that inner tie rod off, and he said sway bar end link. Oh, it's the rear end link, so it's the rear sway bar. So let's go over now to the right front, and yeah, we're not gonna pull this tire off. Wait, maybe we are. I guess we are. All right, so pull the left front tire off, wheel and tire, I should say. This should be a pretty quick job. Let's pull that outer tie rod off. I find this quite appropriate since I just changed the HVAC blower motor in my wife's car, literally right before I came in to film this. So, which sway bar end link is it? Is it this one? No, I'm pretty sure it's the other one. Yeah, oh yeah, that's bad. Yep. Let's pull the right rear tire off. All 5 lug studs off and pull the sway bar rear end link off. All right, now let's head to our, oh, we don't have the tablet yet. Gonna go over to our mid-90s computadora here, and we're gonna go inner tie rod. We need 2 of those, and then sway, rear sway bar end link, 1 of those. All right, let's head back up here. Part mount mode, throw that brand new inner tie rod on, throw the outer tie rod on, get that all bolted down, and we'll get this front wheel and tire back on. Interesting. I didn't think I took off the yeah, that's the front. Space now for a second. I had to make sure I put the right one on. So, all right, this is the putting the left front back on. Star pattern to help it torque down evenly. All right, now on the right front, we'll put that brand new inner tie rod on. It looks like I had already purchased them, so that's dumb of me. But we can hold on to those for later use. All right, throw the, oh, hold on, I don't think that's the right one. It was not the right one. All right, so we'll put the right front back on, then we'll get that rear end sway bar link on. Call this one a day and get our next order in. All right, where are we at here? There we are, rear sway bar end link. All right, now let's put the right rear on. And go. I really hope this is recording, because all right, got that right rear on, and now we are going to call this a day. Oh, wrong side. Let's drop the lift and then send this back to the customer. I like that color. All right, status, and look at that. Got it all fixed up. Finish order. There we go. All right, let's head back over to our phone here. What's up next? We've got a Vallsen 2040 a Ribson 530, and a Smith & Parker Eliminator Fury. All right, that's just new oil. We're actually gonna rip through all of these, so we're gonna bring this one into car lift A. Then once we do that, we're gonna head back over to the phone, grab the Ribson or the Nissan. Oh boy, that is in rough shape. Let's run back over to our phone and grab this Smith & Parker Eliminator Fury before that deal expires. Oh, those are flames. I thought it was something else. All right, that just needs an oil change, so that shouldn't take too long. But let's get this one in here up first. All right, what do we got on tap here? Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and my car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Fortunately, some good young men towed me to your workshop. If it weren't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do to get it up and running again. I have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything was working just fine after a 6-month break. Thanks for setting up a workshop here in the middle of nowhere. In the meantime, please allow me to use the restroom. I'll see you soon. All right, then change the oil and other tasks as well. So it's like a lot of engine related stuff here. So we'll pull, I'm not gonna pull the engine. Probably would be easier. Look at that radiator. That radiator is in rough shape. All right, let's go into examination mode. Yeah. Everything's good. Engine. Yeah, lots of rough stuff here. Let's check the battery. I can't check the battery. Fuse box. I don't even know why I'm doing this. That's not going to matter. Air intake. But that filter's pitiful. It's not bad. All right. Engine. I did all that. Drive shaft. Could use some work. Ooh, fuel filter's bad. I'm gonna have to replace that. Man, this thing is rough right now. Well, she did say that it was in rough shape, so got our work cut out for us. Oops, we're gonna back into normal mode here. First things first, let's lift this up. I'm gonna get the oil drained out. Move to car lift A. We're gonna use. Doesn't look terrible. Could be worse. That is for sure. All right, we're gonna move this back. All right, let's pull the. Oof, look at that rusty bolt right there. I'm gonna pull the oil filter off. Because that's about all we're going to be able to get up here. Pull starter off. God, I wish the starter was that easy to get to. All right, fuel filter can't come out until there. All right, gonna pull drive shaft off. Got some rusty bolts here. Not surprising if this thing sat for 6 months. All right, let's continue on through here. The rest of these bolts off, and we'll pull the transmission out. All right, drive shaft is out. Let's pull the gearbox. Gearbox, transmission, same thing. Pull the gearbox off. I think they said, yeah, ooh, throw-out bearing is pretty bad. Looks like the flywheel needs some help too. So the DW04, handy dandy DW04. Yeah, clutch plate. Flywheel looks all right. We'll pull it off anyway. All right, so now we've got everything from underneath. Let's go ahead and lower this down so we can get some more work done up here. Oh, we need to drain the fluids. What am I trying to do here? Ah. Yeah, I want to drain the fluid first. Do I not have that option? Additional tools. There we go. Drain tool. Yeah, I didn't want fluid. Didn't want coolant going everywhere. There wasn't much in it anyway. All right, now we can unmount that thing. Power steering looks good. Look at all those cam gears are in rough shape. All right, now alternator. We're gonna have to get some of the other stuff off first before we get the alternator. Plug wires coming off. Spark plugs coming out. Man, this car's gonna need a lot of work. All right, got that done. Pull this idler roller off. Jeez. All right, pull the alternator. We'll pull this serpentine belt, which that probably needs replaced too. Yeah, 9%. I do believe it said something about a cam gear as well, so we'll have to go check that out. Oh yeah, belt tensioner, cam gear. Ugh, it's all in rough shape. We'll get some DW04 on there. Pull this timing belt off. Pull the cam gear off. Wish it was that easy. All right, let's check this car status again to see if there's anything underneath that we're gonna have to pull out underneath of the head cover. Doesn't look like it. It does say other tasks. It just wants us to change all the fluids out. So while we're here, might as well just pull the fluids out, pull the power steering fluid out, pull the brake fluid out. Then we'll pull the washer fluid out as well. Right there. Alrighty, fluid's drained. We'll just have to refill those at some point. So, all right, let's head out of here. Go look at our inventory. All right, now I can sort by arrival. All right, we're gonna need a new cam gear, timing belt, belt tensioner, water pump, serpentine belt, alternator, serpentine belt, idler, roller, spark plug, spark plug, spark plug, spark plug, ignition wires, fuel filter, radiator, clutch plate, clutch release bearing, holy balls, starter, oil filter, cheese and rice. All right, did I get the oil filter? I think I did. Yeah. All right, so with that being said, and I do believe it didn't pull the fuel filter out of the gas tank. I missed one thing. Kudos to you if you caught that. Yeah, fuel pump. Pull that out. All right. Now let's head over to our handy dandy. Jesus. Computer. All right, shopping list. There's an extensive one. Cam gear, $130. Timing belt, $35. Belt tensioner, $35. Water pump, $60. Jesus. Serpentine belt, $25. No alternator there, so we'll have to go to the electronics. Serpentine belt A, $30. Idler roller A, $20. Spark plug times 4, not there. We'll have to go to the ignition, probably same there. Fuel filter, $30. Radiator C, $150. This lady needs to take better care of her car. $90 for clutch plate, throwout bearing, $35. Starter, not there. Oil filter, $25. And a fuel pump for $120. All right, we're done in here. We'll go here and to the electronics. Alternator, $200. Spark plug times 4, $24. Ignition wires, $55. And a starter for $80. All right. Oof. This lady's gonna have a brand new car by the time we're done with it. Let's go ahead and start mounting this new stuff up. Put the fuel pump in. All right, the stuff from the bottom side, let's get that done first. Put the flywheel back on, the new clutch plate on. Put the pressure plate back on. That. Tightened up. Throwout bearing. Put the gearbox back on. And I can't wait to unlock faster fastening because it takes forever. All right, get the drive shaft back on here. And then the starter, put a new starter in. Once we're done with this car, we'll sell everything in our inventory right now to get a little more money. Put the oil filter in, brand new oil filter. All right, I think that's all we can do on the underside here. Yes. All right, we'll go ahead and drop the car. Oh, wrong way again. Go ahead and drop the car back down. We'll drop it all the way down, actually. Okay. So, back under here. Let's get the spark plugs in. 4 brand new sparky plugs. All good there. Ignition wires, new ignition wires. Put the new alternator on. All right, new cam gear. New water pump. This is exciting, isn't it? New belt tensioner. That up, new timing cover. Or not new timing cover, put the timing cover back on. Crank pulley back on. Alright. Serpentine belt, new one there. And a new idler roller. Another serpentine belt, smaller one. Alright, should be good there. Let's put the new radiator in. I believe that's it. Is that it? Let's, oh, wrong. There we go. All right, fuel filter and a relay. 2 relays, fuel filter and 2 relays. That's, got the fuel filter. Oh, that in. So we gotta go fuse box, pull that top off. There's 2 relays that are bad. Which ones are bad? Bet I can't diagnose from here, right? Oh, there we go. Those 2. Boop, boop. The big one, and then, all right. This one, relay type A, relay type B. All right. So we can come back over here. I didn't realize those were bad. Relay type A, type B. Those are expensive relays. Jeez. All right, let's put that on. Brand new. Fuse box cover back on. And then we can fill this baby up with fluids. No, I didn't want to do that crap. All right. Alrighty, Roo. There we go. Now put brake fluid in it. Glug 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 glug. There we go. As soon as it like tilts sideways, you're good to go. So power steering fluid now. Glug 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 glug. All right. Good to go there. Put some washer fluid in now. Gotta keep that windshield nice and clean as we're going down the road. Glug 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 glug. All right, put a little more in there. We go. All right, good to go there. Now we just need to put some coolant and oil in. Glug 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 glug. All right. There we go there. Alrighty. Now engine oil. Pull that fill plug off and fill her up. Glug 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 glug. And we're good. Alrighty. That should be it. Let's check the status. We got everything fixed there. Change the oil and all the fluids. We are good to go. $2,600. You better believe it. All right, we got 2 more cars to do. I'm thinking we got to take this T-bucket in first. It only needs an oil change, whereas this one, oh, this one just needs washer fluid? Oh, come on. That's it? You can't do that yourself? Come on, man. Alright, let's drain the washer fluid. I can do that. I don't even have to go inside for this one. Alright, we're going to pull that cap off, put new fluid in it. There we go. And is that literally all you wanted me to do? Like, for real? You just want me... You're going to pay me $43 to change your washer fluid. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, this just needs new engine oil. We'll move this into the lift. Excuse me. And get this up on the lift. Get it all the way up into air. There we go. And move this over to the lift. We will use equipment. That looks a little grody. Oh yeah, look at that filter. That's bad. Move this back. Pull that filter off. Alright, air filter V8, or oil filter V8. Alright, oil filter V8 overhead valve. We're gonna grab that. Let's go slap this bad boy on. And there we go. That's on now. Let's drop this back down before we put the new oil in. Find a fill plug. There it is. Alright, let's get new oil in this beast. It's got a supercharger on here. We're gonna hear this thing run, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we'll start. We gotta start it up. We changed the oil. We gotta start it up a little bit, right? Alright. That's alrighty, Roo. If we check the car status, look at that. We're all done. And we're gonna move this out to entrance. There we go. All right. Now we got to start it. Okay. All right. Customer's probably not going to be happy that I did that, but they're not going to know. All right. We're all done here. $43 for an oil change. We're all done with those 3 customer vehicles. Now, I'm going to go to my inventory because I've got a crate here. Let's open up the crate. See what we got here. Oh, we got 2 cards. We'll pick that one and that one. Bonus 30 credits. Or, I don't know what those are. That's stuff you use to, like, unlock things. Another crate here. I'll do the 2 on the outside. We'll do that one. 109 credits and another case. So let's go ahead and open that one up. All right, we'll do the middle one. And another case. Okay, barn location. Okay, let's open this one now, and we'll do these 2. All right, pull that one. And oh my goodness gracious, we're gonna do the 2 on the outside again. There. Oh my gosh. Barn location. These 2. There. There. Okay, we're finally done with cases. Cheese and rice. We'll add that to our map, add that to our map, and we have... So yeah, I must have bought these at the end of our last episode and just completely forgot about it, so... Alright. I'm going to sell everything. We're at $73.54. That gives us $646. We're at $8,000 even. Alright, let's see... Come over to our toolbox here. We have 1 skill point, so... This is going to get us move faster, ability to fix parts from group 1, increased chance of instant repair, 5% discount, exam time, mounting, unmounting speed, 50, that's 2. I'm going to go with the discount. So we'll do that. I don't have anything. I don't think I have enough. I don't need a second lift yet. I don't need a dyno. Ooh, adds container equipped with stripping tools near your garage, allows you to salvage and upgrade parts. Okay, that's interesting. Car wash wouldn't be bad, but we're gonna hold off on that stuff for now. So let's head over to our phone. Got a Hinata Moon MK1 Sunrise. Oh, I dropped it. And then another Smith & Parker Eliminator. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this one. We'll do these two before we call it a day here. Let's head back to our phone. All right, so what? Hello, I saw you've got quite good reviews. I thought you'll surely handle my problem. I've been to a few experts already. Things that each expert said and did don't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to this constant banging. It's unbearable, and the gearbox isn't working properly after the last quote-unquote repair. After a week, changing gears becomes a nightmare. Please check and try to fix any problems. I'm counting on your honesty. It's the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other option but get rid of it. I mean, anyway, let me know what happens. All right, we'll go ahead and take that order. That should be a pretty good payday once we're done with it. And then we had another order come in with a Land Rover. We'll move this to the lift. We'll get started on that first. But we'll take this Range Rover suspension clunks and rattles. Yep, we'll take that too. So we'll fix these three cars before we call it a day here at the shop. So let's go ahead and examine this baby right here. It sounds like there's some transmission issues. So we'll have to examine what's going on here. Let's check the engine first. Pressure plate's fine. Throwout bearing's fine. So far, everything looking good engine-wise. About 2/3. Ooh, cam gear. Cam gear needs replaced. Clutch plate needs replaced. Alright, so let's check the suspension now. Wheel hub bearing, that's bad. 4%. Yikes. Okay. Oh. Check this suspension. Oh, front drive shaft. Yep. Sway bar. Okay. Yep, we're starting to find some stuff now. Let's check the remaining parts of this suspension. Okay. Check the left side now. Wheel hub bearing, yep, that's bad. Okay, drive axle's good on this side. Okay. Air intake, see if the air filter is all right. Air filter's fine. Fuse box. Intercooler, can't check that. Cooling, can't check. Engine, I've already done. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and check the back now. Ooh, yeah, rear sway bar, bad condition there. So, we're gonna have to lift this baby up. I've got a lot of work to do to this thing. I mean, everything else looking pretty good so far. Not a whole lot of issues there. Let's check the other side now before we lift this thing up. I want to check the exhaust as well. Left rear not looking too bad. Check the exhaust. Muffler's fine. All right. Oh. Keep doing that. All right, let's lift this thing up in the air. We got a lot of stuff to do. Thank goodness this has a tall roof on it. All right, let's start pulling pieces off up here. Well, you know what? I want to see if I was able to find everything first. Ooh, part not discovered. So yeah, there's some stuff that we did not find. Ooh, yeah, so we got a little ways to go before we figure out exactly everything that needs to come off of this thing. And you know what? I'm actually going to move this car outside because I'm going to do the other two first. This one is clearly going to take the longest amount of time. So we'll do the other two first. I don't think those are going to take nearly as much time. Yeah, let's swap it with the Land Rover. All right. That thing looks weird with the small tires on the front. All right, this now, I think it said there was some rattling in the suspension. Let's check here. Front shock absorber cap and an outer tie rod. Okay, that's pretty simple. Front shock absorber cap. Front shock absorber cap and an outer tie rod. That's pretty simple. We just got to figure out which corner it's on. So we'll examine. Ooh, that one's easy right there. And which outer tie rod is it? That one. Oh, that's simple. All right, so we don't even have to lift this up any further. Oh, man, I wish you could just pull that off without taking the tire off. But it is what it is. Pull this tire off. We'll probably have to pull the other one off too. Wow, that is all sorts of rusty. All right, let's put the new one on. There we go. This tire back on. That was a pretty simple and quick fix on that one. All right, let's move to the other side now. I'm hoping I'm gonna have to pull the whole thing off, aren't I? Crap on a cracker. I don't want to have to do that. All right, yep. Pull that off. Yeah, because we got to pull apart the whole shock assembly to get the spring off and whatnot. So, yeah, we'll do that and pull this front sway bar end link off, and then we can pull the whole strut assembly off. Shock assembly, whatever you want to call it. Coil over. All right, come over to our spring puller. We're going to separate the parts. All right, pull those parts off, and then we'll join that with our new shock absorber cap. That off. Come back over here. Mount that bad boy up. Brand spanky new shock absorber cap. The sway bar end link on, or back on, I should say. There we go. Let's put this tire back on, and we can send this bad boy out the door. That last lug stud on. Stud lug nut stud nut lug nut stud. You know what I mean. All right. Status. We got everything done here. $127 for that. I'll take it. All right, let's go get that T-bucket now and bring this thing. Well, actually, what does it need? Disc, drum, pad, shoe. Okay. I'll move this inside. All right. I just don't know where it needs all this stuff. It said drum, so that's going to be in the rear. But it also needs a rotor. Corners. Let's see if I can tell which one. Or does this have I see some red in there? Oh yeah, there's the rotor. There's the drum. I keep doing that. All right, we'll pull this rear tire off first. Oh yeah, that's bad. All right, pull the brake drum off. I don't think these shoes are bad, are they? Let's check. I don't think they are. So I think we should be good, but we'll just check everything just to make sure. Why is the right side brakes so bad on this thing? All right, well, we'll pull this front tire off now too. I tell you, this rotor is bad. Oof, yeah, that's bad. I pull the caliper, and this needs new pads as well. Yikes. All right, there's that. All right. Pads, shoe. It must be the shoes on the other side, unless these are. Are these bad? No, those aren't bad. Put those back on. I was gonna say those didn't look bad. Alright, I guess we are doing 3 tires. Pull the drum off, and these shoes are... Oh, wow, those are bad. Okay. Alright, so we got... What is it? Disc, drum, pad, shoe. Disc, drum, pad, shoe. Alright. Brakes. Disc, drum, pad, shoe. Alrighty, now let's go put everything back together. Alright, oh, nope. I want to move the car. Assemble. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. I want to click on that and then go part mount mode. There we go. Oh. Alright, put those new shoes on. The drum on. Put this tire back on. Alright, let's get these lug studs back in. Alright, that one's done. Let's head over back to the right rear now. Part mount. Put this new drum on. Or the same drum on. I must have put the new one on the other side. Alright, this is going to be the 275. Alrighty, ready, roo. That one's done. Alright, now back to the right front so we can get the new brake disc, brake rotor, new pads, same caliper in those pads, same brake cylinder or piston, whatever you want to call it, and throw the wheel back on. Alrighty, that car should be completed. No supercharger on this one like the other one. We're all done there. $284. Yes, sir. I will take it. One more car to do here before we are going to end it up here. Let's move this Eclipse lookalike into the shop area. Lift it up. I think we got a substantial amount of work to do on this one. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's start pulling stuff off. All right, pads look all right, or at least from what I can tell. Yep, everything so far so good. Let's pull the axle out. Even that was all right. With a wheel bearing, yep. That's in bad shape. All right. Oof, yeah, the front drive shaft's bad. Sway bar's bad. Gotta pull this off first. Oof. Oh yeah, I gotta pull the other side off. Gotta take the other side off first, Gregory. All right, let's get the left front off now. Every time you unmount something, you learn the condition of that part. Brake caliper. I mean, this caliper looks fine. Yeah, the pads look fine too. Pull the axle. I think this car needs a new gearbox, if I'm not mistaken. Pull the rotor off. Let's pull the wheel hub off. Bushings look good too, so I'm not too concerned about those. Alright, let's pull this sway bar end link off. Inner and outer tie rods both look good. Pull that front drive shaft. Pull the sway bar. I think I gotta get under the car to do that. Yes, I do. Alright, let's pull pop the hood. Alright, now there were some things under here I know we needed to look at. Let's go back into exam mode here. No, I think it said cam gear was one of them. Yeah. Oopsies. Alright, so well, I bet the spark plugs need changed. Yep, coils and spark plugs. If you're ever changing coils and spark plugs, Always do them a set at a time, so never change just one spark plug. Change them all. Ooh, I see some rust right here too, so let's try it. Let's take this off. Yep, there's that cam gear that needs changed. Right, pull that off. Pull the timing chain off. Oof, that isn't bad. And a camshaft is bad too. Right there. Alright, well this is going to be a little more extensive than I had considered. I don't think I drained the oil in this, did I? Yeah, before we start pulling engine pieces apart, or engine parts off, let's drain the oil. Use, how bad is it? It's not bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Alright, put that back. While we're here, let's just pull the sway bar off. That was in bad shape. Alright, and then this rear sway bar needs to come off too. So while we've got the car up in the air, ooh, wow, those lug studs are two rusty ones. Come on. People need to take better care of your cars. Alright. I don't want this video to be too long today, so let's get this car done in a hurry. If we can. Once we figure out everything that's wrong with this, we'll be alright. Pull the hubcap off. I think this wheel bearing's probably going to be bad. No, it's not. It's not bad. I saw a little bit of rust, so I'm not exactly sure where that was from. That bushing looks good. Most of this stuff looks good. It's just that sway bar that looks bad. And a bunch of rusty bolts. Get a DW04 on there. Alright, let's pull stuff off here now. Pull that brake off. Wheel hub, then this dust cover off. Alright, I should be able to get this sway bar. Nope, gotta pull the sway bar end links off first. I wonder if this bushing is replaced. It does. Look at that. What about this one? This one probably needs replaced too, doesn't it? It does. Now this sway bar end link. Now we can pull the sway bar off. Alright, what about this bushing? Might as well pull it too, right? Yep, all 4 rear bushings getting replaced. Alright, I wonder if there's anything I have not found yet. Oh, there is. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep searching here. I don't think there's anything back here. Inspection mode. Yeah, there's not really anything back here. I think it's got to be in the engine. So let's drop this down now. Or drop it back down. Alright, start taking stuff off. The head cover off. We're going to try to do this more efficient way. There we go. Get this head cover off. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Camshaft cap. 2 rusted bolts there. That's not good. Cap itself was fine, but I don't want rusted bolts holding my camshaft in. So go ahead and get this one out. Well, this camshaft's got to come out regardless because it is in no shape to continue on. 2 more caps, camshaft caps to pull out. I'll have to pull some of this stuff off on the right side before the camshaft can come out, like all this stuff. All right, looking down here, let's get that idler roller off. This stuff looks pretty good, actually. This stuff probably doesn't need replaced. Power steering pump, pull that off. I'll pull the alternator off. Pull the crank pulley off. I wonder if the crankshaft, please tell me pistons don't need changed. That's just gonna be a pain in the butt if that's the case. All right, this stuff again as well looks pretty good, so not really anything too terrible so far. Oh, crap on a cracker. I forgot to drain the coolant. And it cost me, dang it. Alright, well, you live and you learn and then you get loves. So let's pull the rest of this stuff off. Side of the block here. Get this cam gear off so we can get the camshaft out. I am hoping that we don't have to do anything with the internals of the engine, so and I need a boroscope. Let's get this throttle body off. Get the intake manifold off now. Again, efficiency. I only have to click once. There we go. All right, that's off. Injectors are probably bad. Maybe not. And I think I have to pull the rest of these off. I'm just gonna pull the whole motor apart, I guess. Pull the head off. I check the pistons. Yep. Look at that. Crap. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to deal with that, but we are. Alright, so let's lift the car back up. And I'll fast forward through the reassembly process of all this because it's very boring. Alright. Or I shouldn't say boring, it's just time consuming. Alright, let's get this oil pan off. Look at the crank. Oof. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this bearing cap is in no condition to continue. Oh, none of them are. Cheese and rice, man. People take care of your cars. Alright, so that's done. Pull this piston out. Or this rod cap off at least. Rod cap doesn't look good either. Alright, this piston is in terrible shape. This piston is in terrible shape. This rod cap is in terrible shape. But I have to drop this thing back down now. This guy's getting a brand new car by the time he's done with it. Jeez. Pull that piston out 5%. Oof, that's rough. Right, so now I gotta pull the gearbox. The lift is gonna work out. All right, pull the gearbox off, and yep, clutch plate is bad. The DW on 04 on that rusty bolt. Wow. And the flywheel. Yikes. All right. Let's hope that's everything. It is not everything. Okay, well, what's left? What's left that I haven't found? Bushings? I bet it's bushings. Yep, that one was at 2%. All right, more bushings. Let's see what we have now. Whoopsies. Two things not discovered. Bet it's this bushing. That's rusted. I bet it's something to do up here. No. Okay. What about this one? When in doubt, bushings. That's probably what it is at some point. But I don't know. This is interesting. I didn't really want to pull off this entire... Oh, there it is. It's that one. And then this one over here. Alright. I'll fast forward through the reassembly process once I get all of our parts acquired. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's head over to our inventory and go... We're going to sort by condition. Other way. Alright, so... Boom. Probably asking, why am I doing these? Ooh. I was going to say because I want everything 70% or better, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money to do that. Repair parts. Repair with parts of minimum condition 72%. Alright, well. We have our list. 10 rubber bushings. Let's get that. Front sway bar. Piston with conrod. 2 or connecting rod. Crankshaft bearing cap. I need 3 of those. 2 ignition coils. They're not going to show up here. Clutch plate. Yup. Wheel hub bearing. I need 2 of those. Brake disc. Ventilated. Brake disc 1. Spark plugs aren't going to be here. Brake shoe. I don't think I need that. Oopsies. I know I need that. I don't need that. I don't think I need pads either. I do need an outer tie rod. I know that. I think I might have bought something I didn't need. 3 rod caps. Brake drum, I don't need that either. Flywheel, I do need that. We're running out of money here pretty quick. Front drive shaft, need that. Rear sway bar, need that. Timing chain, need that. Camshaft. We'll replace both of them, even though we probably don't need to. Front axle knuckle cover, yep. Camshaft cap. Yep. I think there's only 8 of them, but I'm buying 10 anyway. And then I don't think we need a caliper. So let's head back to the electronics area now. We need 4 ignition coils and 4 spark plugs. We are good to go. All right. Let's commence putting this thing back together. All right, and there it is. We've got this. What is it? A 1999 Hinata Moon MK1, all fixed up. Almost had to tear that engine completely down to get it fixed, but we got it fixed. We're going to get $4,600 for that order. Yes, sir. All right, let's check our toolbox here now. We have 2 available skill points. Our parking alley is cheaper by 50%, or we can do examining time to cut down, fix parts, movement time, or increase screwing speed by 20%, mounting, unmounting speed by 15%. I think we're going to go with this one because I want to be able to mount and unmount things faster. So we will do that. But yeah, and you know what? We're going to. Oh, we already got rid of that car. I'm dumb. All right. Yeah. Nothing in the shop right now. Definitely a solid day's work for us here at Route 66 Auto Repair. That is going to do it for us here today in Car Mechanic Simulator. Thank you all for joining me today. I am the OG Geo Greg Osmond. Like I said, thank you all so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.